Hello, scientists! Welcome to Flow Space 101. Today, we are going to learn about physical changes in matter. Matter can change in many ways. It can change shape, size, texture, or state. But here is the important idea. Even when matter changes, it can still stay the same substance. Let's observe, investigate, and understand our world. Today's big question is, how can matter change without becoming a new substance? In this lesson, we will learn 4 things. First, we will learn what a physical change is. Second, we will look for signs of a physical change. Third, we will find physical changes in the real world. And fourth, we will learn how heating and cooling can change matter. As you watch, keep asking yourself, did a new substance form, or is it still the same kind of matter? So, what is a physical change? A physical change changes how matter looks or feels. It may change the shape, size, texture, position, or state of matter, but it does not make a new substance. Look at the clay. The clay can be flattened or cut, but it is still clay. Look at the paper. The paper can be folded, but it is still paper. Look at the yarn. The yarn can be knitted into a new shape, but it is still yarn. The matter changes, but the substance stays the same. Matter can change shape in many ways. We can cut matter. We can fold matter. We can crush matter. We can bend matter. We can stretch matter. And we can tear matter. When we fold paper, it changes shape, but it is still paper. When we cut clay, it changes size and shape, but it is still clay. When we stretch a rubber band, it changes shape, but it is still rubber. So ask yourself, after the change, is it still the same material? If the answer is yes, it may be a physical change. Heating and cooling can also cause physical changes. When matter is heated, its particles move more. When matter is cooled, its particles move less. Sometimes heating makes matter expand. That means it takes up more space. Sometimes cooling makes matter take up less space. Think about a thermometer. When the liquid inside gets warm, it can rise. When it gets cooler, it can move down. Heating and cooling can change matter, but they do not always make a new substance. Here is a question. What changes when particles move faster or slower? A change of state is also a physical change. Matter can change from a solid to a liquid to a gas. For example, ice is solid water. When ice gains heat, it melts into liquid water. When liquid water gains more heat, it can boil and become steam. Steam is water vapor. But here is the key point. Ice, liquid water, and water vapor are all still water. The state changed, but the substance stayed the same. That is why changes of state are physical changes. Physical changes happen all around us. Look at a sidewalk. Over time, sidewalks can crack. The concrete breaks into smaller pieces, but it is still concrete. Look at moving water. Water can flow over rocks again and again. Over time, it can break rocks apart or change their shape. Look at lakes in winter. The surface of a lake can freeze. Liquid water becomes solid ice. Wind, rain, moving water, heat, and cold can all change matter. Nature is full of physical changes. How can we tell if something is a physical change? Look for these signs. Did the size change? Did the shape change? Did the texture change? Did the state change? Did the position change? But the most important question is, was a new substance made? If no new substance is made, it is usually a physical change. Be a science detective. Look carefully and explain your thinking. Now it is time for a quick check. Question 1. What happens when ice turns into liquid water? Think about the state of matter. Ice changes from a solid to a liquid, but it is still water. Question 2. Name one physical change you can see every day. You might say folding paper, cutting fruit, melting ice, tearing paper, or breaking chalk. Question 3. Why is breaking a rock a physical change? The rock changes size and shape, but it is still rock. Great thinking. Let's review what we learned. A physical change can change size. A physical change can change shape. A physical change can change texture. A physical change can change state. But a physical change does not make a new substance. The matter may look different. It may feel different. It may move to a new position. It may change from solid to liquid or gas. But if the substance stays the same, it is a physical change. Great job, scientists. Please like, subscribe, and keep learning with Flow Space 101. See you next time!